Oh, so today we're going to talk about fruits and vegetables and how they're very weird. So, first of all, way over there, sorry. So, bananas. Apparently, if you keep them together, they ripen faster and they go bad very quickly. So, my issue with that is the fact that you have all these bananas, they literally come in a bunch. They literally come like this, just like this. Not like peanut butter, because well, peanut butter though, of course. Not a commercial for Jif, just peanut butter. So, beside that point, they come in a bunch and then you actually have to separate them so they actually will ripen properly. But then, of course, you have there's coconut and all these other things that are very sweet. You gotta use them. The oranges almost never go bad. It seems like they kind of get a little bit less watery. They get a little bit dry. That's what happens. But the one thing I do not understand. Okay, now avocado, same thing. You buy them and they might take a little bit to ripen, but then within like 2 days. 2 days! It takes like 2 days for them, they are ripe, and then 2 days later they are done. They're gone! It is ridiculous! How can you go? I'm looking at I'm going, what? Is that a tendon or a vein? Look right there. It's a tendon. Oh, very interesting. So, but like 2 days and it's like, I have avocado. Hold on, I will get an avocado. Hold on. I have avocado. I put avocado on shelf. Shelf avocado. Pull the thing off and look and say, oh no, it's not ripe yet. Put it back in. Wait, pull off. Oh, it's not ripe yet. Okay, 1 day later. It's rotten! And you throw out the avocado and it's ridiculous. But the one fruit that I do not understand at all, of course, is the kiwi. The fact that kiwis of all the fruits in the world, you can literally, here's the kiwi. You can literally have the kiwi sitting there like this, in the fridge. That might be the issue, actually. If I don't have them in the fridge, it might actually ripen a bit faster. But regardless, sitting all together in such a big thing, actually sell them in such big jars, like, ginormous, like, big, like, here's 30 kiwis for you to eat. And I'm like, I'm never going to eat all these kiwis. And I'm like, wait a second, they don't ever ripen. It takes them 6 years to ripen. How am I actually supposed to even eat a kiwi in that amount of time? It's like, oh, I'm waiting, and then they all ripen at the same time. I'm like, I can't eat all this many kiwis. So you've been eating unripe kiwis for like 3 weeks. It's not okay. I don't know how to. The last kiwi for the bunch that I'd eaten, I think most recently, just sat there. It's actually not a bad idea to buy kiwis because they're actually quite good for you. But regardless, yeah, you take a kiwi out of the fridge and you eat it like this. You can eat it like an apple. The skin is actually very good. You go like this, you go. It is sour. It is sour, very sour. It's not good for you. Oh, I'm flashing red. I'm sorry, I do not know. I have terrible camera. Stop it. Disco party. It stopped. Okay, so we can not dance anymore because, of course, the lighting stops. The light show stops. But regardless, you have the kiwis, and the kiwis are like, here we are! I don't know what to ripen. I'm going to ripen in my own time. And like, but why to ripen in your own time? Why to ripen in my own time? And he goes, I'm going to ripen in my own time because I'm a kiwi. And I'm like, what a kiwi? Why are you being the way that you are? And the kiwi just says, you say, what? The kiwi is just very nasty and rude fruit. It does not want to be ripened and eaten. It doesn't want to be eaten. What is the problem with the kiwi? It does not want to be eaten at all. No, it's not at all. They don't want to be eaten. Everything wants to be eaten. Well, not really. But you know what I mean, though. It's just a piece of fruit and doesn't want to ever be eaten. Tomatoes, same, not really the same thing, but you know, they ripen, they're good for a while, you know, they go bad eventually. Apples, good for, they look good on the outside. The inside is where they get rotten. They taste terrible. They get all mealy and they just start a mealy apples. A mealy apple. A mealy apple. No, it was a mealy hat, isn't it? Doesn't know work out that well, isn't it? They're pun there. Oh goodness gracious! Though you got kiwis and they're just not very good for ripening because they just take forever to ripen and it's just stupid and not good. And of course, then you got them pears ripen and they got all mushy and gross and mealy like apples. Pretty gross. But kiwis though, how do you actually have kiwis and they ripen like so slow and not really at all, and then I think it's just because I move around so much that they're like, no, there goes. But see, the kiwis and it's just very difficult to actually know when to eat them, so I just eat them anyways. They're very not good. Gotta have them firm but not too firm, because if they're too soft then they just turn out to taste like, if they're too sweet or something. If too firm, this way is sour, and you can tell the sugar hasn't been distributed with that fruit yet. And hey, well, after all that, you got all out to other things you can look at. First things first, you gotta remember that cactuses aren't good to eat. The water will make you crazy. But kiwis, no, just don't even buy them. I almost don't want to buy avocados. Same issue. But they go ripen and then they go rotten real quick. Pretty gross. It's like the world's conspiring against you when you buy avocados. Never buy a ripe avocado. You gotta buy a pre-ripe avocado and use it 3 days later. That's the secret. Now vegetables. Let's think about vegetables. Carrots. It takes forever for carrots to go bad. I eat them. I eat them without even peeling them. I just wash them and I eat them up. They're great. They're wonderful. But of course, you know, there's not a lot of other things. You have potatoes. They take a while to go bad. They get all the eyes. It's kind of funny. People say, there is an eye in this potato. It's not good anymore. You should throw it out. You say, I'm going to eat it anyways. I do not recommend it. So you cut the eye out and you call it a day. That's how potatoes actually reproduce. It's very awkward. They're tubers, so they kind of tube out. Baby potato. Very awkward. Let's see what it has. But I talked about a lot of things. But kiwis, though, the bane of my existence when I'm going to buy fruit. It's just annoying and awkward. Most things actually freeze, which is very convenient. It's a bit different, of course. But, hands down, kiwi is the most annoying fruit to buy and eat. Just because they don't actually ripen quick. You got to eat them for like 3 weeks. And then bell peppers, of course, would go bad within like a week. But remember, when in doubt, just take a multivitamin. We should always take some multivitamin regardless to make sure you're getting everything in. But you should always eat fresh fruit and vegetables. Spinach is really awkward as well. Just think about it, the fact that you have this, really any leafy green, you buy it in bulk, really. You have to buy massive bags of this stuff. You buy massive bags. And you eat it a lot. You have to eat a lot of it to get the vitamins on. But never eat too much of it, of course. Then you actually end up having more than you needed. And then, of course, you have this massive bag of rotting spinach or vegetable, and it's just disgusting. Very gross. So, regardless, remember, kiwis are just ridiculous. Apples look good on the outside, but gross on the inside when they get nasty. Best to eat those soon. Let's see, same thing with pears. Well, pears get really gross now, really gross on the outside. Bananas, come on, it goes from green to yellow to brown. Color difference and everything. Most fruits don't have that type of thing. Like, it's very just dramatic. Like, here we are. I'm a banana. I'm ripe. I'm a ripe banana. I'm a post-ripe banana. You should make some banana bread on me. Oh, some awesome banana piggy. It's like a jacket dance. So, regardless, maybe that's, fruit and vegetables are essential for your diet. But it's really kind of silly though, because if you buy dried fruit, then it's not really an issue at all. I don't really recommend dried oranges though; it's pretty gross. I don't guess dried marmalade. Marmalade is really good. It's not dried fruit though at all. I should do a video on marmalade. Not just marmalade, of course, on all the spreads and jellies and my favourite of the delicacies of the world is of course. Again, not an ad for GF. It's just what I have. I like mine as well, so alright. Regardless, though, remember the kiwis are just basically like they test your patience. Very much so. Kiwis are really goodness. Of course! Well, how can I forget? There's so many other exotic fruits. Mangoes. They get too squishy, just kind of don't do it. Papayas, the same thing, too squishy, don't do it. Mangoes, they get pretty squishy and they got stringy and gross. You gotta get them a little bit early. If you get them early enough, it's fine. Otherwise, it's very gross and disgusting. Yes. But regardless, have a wonderful day. And remember, kiwis are not great to buy because they just don't ever ripen properly. And then they go from ripe to rotting. And then there's a bunch of other things I don't even talk about. I could literally go on and on for probably over. I could talk forever about food. I've still got meat sometime. That'd be a good idea. I'll meet you on the next slide.